Here in Southeast Hinsdale, you find so many wonderful houses. There are old classics that have been here for a very long time, very stately. There are the new ones that have been tucked in between them. There's this one that looks like it's one of the old ones, but is actually one of the brand new ones, just finished. It's got this great English feeling to it. It's got a mix of Tudor and Gothic details on the front. Great brick facade, the copper gutters and flashing, slate roof, picturesque chimneys, really a terrific outside, and you'll see the inside is filled with just as many details. So let's go on in and look. Beth Bird is the agent selling this house, and Beth, I noticed when I got here that you really can't tell whether this is one of those grand old Hinsdale houses or something built new to match.
That was the goal for this house, is to have it be an English manor that's traditional, timeless, and looks like it's been here forever.
In here, we really see it. Here in this grand hall, this is phenomenal. This is, what, 750 square feet, 75 feet from front door to back with these beautiful arches, the umbrella ceilings, as you call them.
Umbrella ceilings with the mosaic marble insets, the beautiful pediments, the high wainscoting.
Right, this feels like something that was picked up out of England and moved here. Just terrific. And we'll talk about the rear end of the hall soon, but first we should talk about this library, which also looks like it was picked up out of something like a university club. It's a terrific room.
It's a unique library. It's a double library. It's a library and a reading room, beautiful cherry floor, rich wainscoting, double fireplaces.
And a bar.
And a bar.
Feels like a great spot. And then here on the other side, in the sunniest corner of the house, we've got the living room with these big windows. I think I'd put a grand piano right there in that corner.
A wonderful nook design for that. You've got the coffered ceiling with the crown in it, the beautifully designed stone fireplace.
Really a terrific room. And we can get from it to the dining through a little terrace, right?
A wonderful terrace between the two formal rooms with bluestone patio and a pergola above. So you've got a great flow for entertaining.
That's terrific. If you're entertaining on a less rainy day than we're doing this today. And you end up in this dining room, which is really beautiful, very light.
I love it because it's understated elegance. The beautiful light wainscoting is a contrast to the rich paneling in this reception hall. Again, a coffered ceiling with the great detail and thick moldings and great design.
Really terrific. And then we move on into the kitchen, which is big, very nicely detailed, lots of good things to look at in there.
The wonderful furniture style, armoires, appearance, sub-zero, a separate freezer, a separate refrigerator, the double islands.
And those cabinets are 11 feet high.
Yes, and then you still have an oversized breakfast room. And all the stone floors in that room, as well as throughout the entire house, are all heated.
Oh, that's terrific. From that breakfast room, we get a nice view out back, and we also cross the hall over to a beautiful, very large living room, continues the sort of grandeur of the house.
The large family room has the beautiful stone fireplace, the 14-foot ceiling, the wall of windows overlooking the yard. It's a wonderful flow between kitchen, breakfast, and family.
And speaking of flow, there are different ways to get upstairs. Back there, there is a sort of a family staircase and an elevator. But here, to go up to the bedroom floor, we've got this very grand stairs, the light well here. And then on the second floor, on that floor, there are, I think, 5 bedrooms, right?
5 large bedroom suites, each with a private stone bath.
And then the master is really the terrific one, where we've got a good view to the backyard, and I think the ceilings in there are...
The ceilings are 14 feet in a beautiful stone fireplace, generous windows overlooking the gorgeous yard.
We go to a coffee bar into a nice big bathroom.
The most beautiful bathroom I've ever seen.
Yeah, terrific.
Beautiful stone floor with the medallion, gorgeous cabinetry.
Right, those curved doors, really nice. We've got the master tub, the soaking tub set into that windowed nook, really a nice romantic picture. And then dressing rooms for 2 people, 2 separate dressing rooms, both fitted out with lots of cabinetry.
Yes.
That's great. Then we'd go up another floor. We're not going now, it's not furnished, but 1,600 square feet could be an apartment, could be a teenager suite, could be all sorts of things.
Set up for a guest suite. The elevator goes up there too, in-law, domestic, the ultimate child's suite.
I think kids would be really happy up there if they weren't down in the basement, where there's also an awful lot to do. We've got space there for a kitchen, not yet installed, right? There are other things down there.
My favorite part is the wine cellar, gorgeous wine cellar. Barrel ceiling, an unfinished area underneath the garage that could be a stimulated golf area, a deluxe home gym, it could be a basketball court, it could be anything.
It could be a nice big home theater. And one of the things, not in that room, but in the family room area that is so nice is that the windows are very tall, the ceilings are very high, the garden has been terraced down so that we don't feel we're stuck in a basement. Even though it's called the basement, it feels as if we're out.
I've never seen 6-foot windows. So with the 6-foot windows, it brings in tremendous light. And as you mentioned, the terracing is gorgeous. Beautiful view from every window.
Yeah, views out into the garden. And we should go get a view out into the garden during a break in the rain. Let's go take a look. Well, Beth, inside I said that we got views of the garden from the basement, but when we come out to the garden, we see just how much there is to look at. This is a very expansive yard.
It's unique for new construction in Hinsdale that you still have a wonderful yard. There's 100 feet off the back of the house. You've got a quiet private yard with tall trees and mature landscaping, consistent with the feeling that this beautiful estate has always been here.
Rather than jam a new house onto almost all of the lot.
Yes.
Oh, that's terrific. And there's a lot of space out here for entertaining. We've got a patio over here where we might set up a grill. All this sort of space unfolds, and I can imagine with this grand stairs behind us having a graduation party, a wedding here with maybe a string quartet on the upper balcony. This just seems like the perfect setting for something like that.
And here is when you become really aware of the magnitude of this beautiful home.